Okay, so quick video for lab 7. Lab 6 is just debugging. We don't really have to do any flowcharting or anything, so pull the files that are up there, correct them, and put them back up in GitHub. No big deal. I do want to talk about the flowchart for lab 7. So one of the main issues or things that you're going to have to do is click up here on main and do add function. Here we'll say add function. I'm going to add some parameters right here. So I'm going to add an X, it's an integer, and I'm going to add a Y, and it's an integer, and it's going to return an integer, and we'll call it sum. Okay. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to do an assign, and I'm going to say sum equals X plus Y. Now, to get back to my main, I can come up to the top, find my pull down, and click on main. So here I'm going to do a for loop, and in my loop I'm going to do an assign. I'm going to do my add, function array 1 sub I, array 2 sub I. Okay, so that's basically what we want to do. So for here, for I is from 0 to, I believe it's 10. Step by 1, we're going to have the result. Okay, that's all there is to the flow charts for this week. Just those two quick little flow charts. You can do a print to a PDF and print them both out at the same time. So if I say okay, and then Microsoft print to a PDF, and then upload that PDF into GitHub. Let's take a look at the actual lab. So I've pulled down my lab 7 file, and like we did last week, it's got a bunch of information in there for you. There are 3 places that you are going to update. You're going to update where it says your code here on lines 42 and 43, and then you're going to change line 64. So the first one here is for your variable declaration. You want to define an array. You're going to initialize the arrays with 10 elements each. We're going to name them array 1 and array 2. And they're going to be of type int. It says that right here. So we put the type first, and then we put the name. Now, because it's an array, we're going to put those square brackets, and we want to enter values, so we're going to put the curly brackets. And let me get rid of where it says your code here. Okay. Now, remember, we did do a constant, so the size of it is that array size. I can use that. And my values are right here. Okay. Let's do that again for array 2. Array size, and then let's grab our elements. There we go. Okay. That's all there is for part 1 there. So step 2. Now we're in our loop. They're using a while here instead of the for, but we talked about for in class. But what we want to do is we want to pass the 2 arrays, the steps into this add function. So if I scroll down a little bit, add function, it's going to return an int, so it takes an int and an int. Nothing in here says that it is an array, okay? So all it is doing is taking the 2 integer values inside the array. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to store it into result. Okay, but result is an array. Array 1 plus array 2. Now, in order to determine which location in that list, I'm going to use that I. So all I really want to do is that. Okay. I can compile, and it's going to give me 9999999 because 0 plus 9 is 9, 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 7, etc. So that's going to be my result. And this is just how it prints a multi-dimensional array if you want to take a look at it. So here they just initialized a multi-dimensional array, a 2x3, which means 2 rows, 3 columns, and they literally just printed it out just so that you can kind of see how an array goes. But as far as the lab, those are the 3 lines that you need to update and understand for next week. I hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you guys on Monday.